What's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Shane Doggy, Shane Dizzle, Shane done did it, Shane Shane Boogie. And we're back for another edition of the Tues News. Wednesday edition. You dig it? So let's get right on into it. Our first story of the day is the artist Tues and their amazing success in the digital art area. Not only has Tues had incredibly successful auctions on their ridiculous art style. Go check it out on Twitter. I've known about them for about 2 years now, after a rendition of the Mac Miller Faces cover. Amazing stuff. This young artist not only has incredible success with auctions, but in the NFT space, the non-fungible token space, which is something that's had a big, it's been making a lot of noise in the whole digital crypto world of, all this digital craziness going on. You've probably seen there was Chief Keef and Logan Paul and Sway Lee even had one, are creating this, not creating, but are partaking in this non-fungible token space, which it's hard to explain, but it's like a piece of art that you get digitally that you own. But the launch I'm talking about with Tues is there were shoes that were auctioned off, right? There were a limited amounts of these shoes that you get. There was one version that was $3,000, a second version that was $5,000, and a very more exclusive version that was $10,000. Now this one, it's kind of groundbreaking because with the NFT market, you usually just get this digital piece of content, whatever you want to call it. With this drop, you actually get the shoes as well. So you get a digital version and a physical version. Very cool stuff. I even saw the guy himself, Gary V, liking one of Tues' tweets. So it's amazing stuff. Only 18 or 19 years old, up to awesome stuff. But let's get into the next news. Bobby Shmurda is Bobby, bitch. The beloved New York rapper who took the scene by storm in 2014 time, with his a blowout single that you heard everywhere, college campuses, city streets, back neighborhoods, weed smoker teen cars, all over the place. Hot. Has been released from jail last week, or this week, depending on how you count weeks. And it's been wild. It's been a madhouse. Bobby Shmurda, as you probably know, got wrapped up in a conspiracy charge with his GS9 boys. I'm not going to say gang. I don't think it's a gang, but whatever you want to call it. That crew got wrapped up. A whole bunch of them went down with it. Some are serving life. Fellow crew member Rowdy Rebel got out about a month ago. So New York is ecstatic and elated as two of their hometown heroes return home. Shout out to Bobby Shmurda. I'm sure he's got Shmurda, not Shmurder. I'm sure he's got stuff coming soon. There are pictures with him hanging out with Quavo and various other people. glad to have you home, Bobby. But while we're speaking of New York, I've got a follow-up from last week's story, Cuomo's no-nos. It looks like Cuomo has done more no-nos, as 3 women have come out with sexual assault or harassment or stuff. He was being weird. 3 of his former aides or people that have worked with him have come out and said, yeah, it's kind of creepy. And you may have seen the picture of a very clearly uncomfortable woman hanging out with Cuomo at a party while he's holding her. And she says that he placed his hand on her back, or he placed his hand on her bare back, I don't think it was a butt. And when she moved his hand, she said, she said no, and he put his hands, or his hands, someone's hands were on the face of another. And Cuomo said, I really want to kiss you. Now that's strange, especially if you work with someone, and the picture shows she was very clearly uncomfortable, so that's kind of weird. Another aide he worked with said that he would ask questions about, like, oh, are you interested with sleeping with an older guy? Do you, are you monogamous in your relationship, or blah, 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 stuff like that. And she felt very uncomfortable. And when asked about this, he said, quote, his actions were misinterpreted as unwanted flirting. Now, that's kind of weird. But what's worse is he was like, I was just being funny and playful. That's not a workplace attitude, Mr. Cuomo. You're making people feel uncomfortable. Also, this is a follow-up because in last week's story, I said that he was under investigation as people were trying to impeach him in a bipartisan trial, and this is not making it look good. Cuomo has a couple of no-nos, and we'll keep you posted as updates come out. And while we're talking about the courtroom, the terrible piece of shit that became infamous over the summer, as you very well know, the dirtbag who was responsible for killing George Floyd, Derek Chauvin, his trial is what do I have a date here? Is set to take place next week, sometime next week. He is facing, it's unclear whether he's facing 2nd or 3rd degree charges. I think it's 2nd degree charges, as he abused his discretion, is what the court is saying. A 3rd degree murder charge was dismissed because it would require evidence that he put multiple people's lives at risk, while it was clearly him ignoring all, what's the word for it? He fucking killed a guy for no reason. And it was clear in broad daylight, and there is a whole group, you've all seen the video, it's terrible stuff. Yeah. Put that guy under the jail. All the rest of them, too. Dirtbags, police, have a bad reputation, and it's because they do shit like this. We've seen it time and time again. Rest in peace, George Floyd, is all I can say, and I hope this guy gets fucked. And that's all the news we have today. A little insight to what I've been working on elsewhere besides the Tues news. We've been streaming. We've been working on YouTube videos with the streams. I've been knocking out a couple of podcasts that will be coming very soon. I have a series I'm working on, and then also just like little one-offs as well. So we got two types of podcasts. We got one's over here, one's over here. I'm going to be hosting, as we're talking about streaming, a $100 PS4 2K21 tournament. More details about how it's going to come together. But if you play PS4 2K21, as it's on a lot of different consoles, hit me up and I'll give you the details because it's going down. It's going to be on my Twitch channel. It's going to be in March. So that's exciting stuff. There's music and stuff coming soon. I have a fucking ton of that. You know me. You know I got way too many songs. It's just figuring out how the fuck to get it. We got new stuff, we got old stuff, we got years ago stuff, we got last week stuff. There's all kinds of stuff going down. I've officially finished my quarantine, COVID free. Don't think I had it in the first place, but we're good. We good. I hope everyone's doing well. At this point of the year, the winter is almost over, my friends. We have made it. We have just about made it through. And how I've really realized how much this is taken out of myself, my family, everyone I know. The whole world has taken such a hard obstacle, and we're slowly but surely overcoming it. It's been about a year. March last year was when things really started to hit the fan. And it's been a long fucking time. There's been good times, there's been bad times, there's been division, there's been unity, there's a new president, there's all types of crazy shit going on. And hopefully the end is in sight. But I send my love to everyone out there. I know it's been difficult stuff, but we're going to get through it. Much love. Peace out. I'll see you next week for the news.